Yeah, what's up, everyone? Welcome to FILMspiration, the place where filmmakers come to get inspired. My name's writer director Edgar Ibarra. Let's get down to business. So, I apologize for not having been in touch, but basically, here's the latest. We had a great screening of the short film Get Up 8. Thank you to absolutely everyone who came out for that. Um, life's been just insane, day by day, intense, and it's just been difficult to get online and just talk to you guys, and I've been wanting to do that. And so I hope you are all doing well. And I wanted to talk very, very briefly this morning. Oh, and by the way, with regards to the screening, I'm going to have some more videos from the screening down below as soon as I can get those up here, but they will be below this one. So thank you for being patient. I wanted to talk about optimism through practicality, but there's a but, okay? Now, here's what I mean by that. I have bad days just like anybody else. I really do. Like, I'll be like, ah, fuck. Like, I don't feel like doing this today. I don't feel like doing that today, etc. And I wanted to even get a small talk in with you guys before I went off to work. But really, when it comes down to it, like I don't have much to complain at all about, especially on the tech side and on the filmmaking side, because I'm so full of optimism that it wipes out a lot of the negativity that's there. That's my gotta get ready to go alarm. And so what I mean by that is basically this. I have optimism because of the practicality that I apply. Now, what that means basically is throughout the years, if you have known me throughout the years, maybe you haven't, I am a person who loves to get on and tinker with YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just to kind of see like the different little, you know, moving parts that compose these platforms. And I love to get in there and just really do the work myself and really do the exploring myself and really do the learning myself. The reason why that is so important for me is because then it's practical. Then that means that I can do it and I know that I can do it. And so I know that all the tools are there for me to go ahead and do it. And so, I look at my small office here. Let me walk you on over to the office. Oh, that's kind of a cool shot of my freaking selfie stick as I walk through the house. So this is my teeny tiny office, right? So, and that's really like the work area right there that you guys have seen on FILMspiration tons of times before. But I walk into my office a lot of times, and I just think, man, I literally have all of the tools and all of the resources that I need with me. You just have to put in the work, but you have to put in the work of, how to do it and how to go about doing these things. And so, when you do that, and when you're not scared of putting in that work to then apply the practicality, then you are freaking unstoppable. And then it's just a matter of applying and applying and applying. And that's the but. The but comes in with, here's the but will you do the work? Will you apply the work? Will you get down to business? Will you roll up your sleeves and do the hard work? Now, I'm not talking about like, oh, like trying to, raise funds to hire this person so that he can record my YouTube videos to do, like I'm not trying to make fun of anybody out there. What I'm saying is that we've all heard that before. Like you're trying to get money to get somebody else to do your shit when you can do it. Like, no joke, you can do it because I mean, I'm filming this freaking thing on my phone and everyone has a phone nowadays, even a smartphone. When you are able to do the thing that you want to do online because of the practicality, go online. If you don't know how to upload a YouTube video, if you don't know how to, do the SEO on a YouTube video, if you don't know how to, upload to Twitter, if you don't know this and that, get online. All of the answers are there. Go to Google. If you need to find out, maybe you're better at reading articles. Maybe you like to watch YouTube videos. Whatever your learning mechanism may be, there is something out there for you to learn how to do the thing that you want to learn how to do. That way you can be practical versus just theoretical. When you, money's finite for a lot of us. And, so you have to pace yourself. A lot of us have our limits. And so when you put that pressure upon yourself to have to produce the money, to have to hire somebody to do your thing, and to have to, well, yeah, you can go that route, but I mean, then you're just putting a few more hurdles in front of you that you have to jump over. And that slows your process down. And so that's why I'm optimistic, because I have all the tools with me, like at all times. And I don't have much to be able to say like, well, I need this, or I need this camera to vlog, or I need, again, I'm doing this on my freaking phone. And then, for the mic, like, look at this, it's my crappy headphones. I mean, when you have even the most basic of tools, even if it's just a phone, even if that's all you have, that's kind of all you need. And so that's why it's hard for me to be negative. That's why it's hard to not see the optimism in every single day when I wake up and think, okay, well, what do I want to do about today? Or not about today. What do I want to do today? What do I want to vlog about today? What kind of a video do you want to make today? I hope you guys can see that there is a lot of optimism through practicality. But here's the big but. The but comes in the form of, will you do the work? I have spent, I don't know how many hours. You know how they say like 10,000 hours of doing something will make you a master of it, or whatever the actual number is and whatnot. I've spent ungodly amounts of hours just learning every time there's a new website, or for example, film distribution. I want to learn all about it. I want to learn what the monetization is like, what the split is like between the website and yourself. Do you own your own copyright? Yeah, I gotta go to work. You know what I mean? Like, I want to learn about things. But because I want to learn about things, that's what keeps me empowered. Because when you learn about these things, when you know these things, then you're kind of unstoppable, and it's just kind of, that's it. I mean, so that's why it's hard to be negative about these situations, because there's not like, I take away my own excuses. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing but good reasons why it can happen. There's nothing but good reasons why it should happen. We have all the tools right here, you guys. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, I've got one tower where I go back and I edit my feature film, still working on that. I've got another laptop, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, yes, I'm sorry. My Dell laptop, that's where I do all my other editing and also connect to the web there. We've got my phone here. Like, I've got this freaking selfie stick that my sister-in-law didn't even want. And I'm just like, again, if you've seen my past videos, you've thought like, this is stupid. I'm never going to be a freaking selfie stick YouTuber or whatever. And here I am using a selfie stick. And so, I tried it out. I liked it. And I'm just like, damn, these things are really practical. Now I see the practicality and why people use them and whatnot. And so you guys know what I'm saying. Like, this is the part of the video where I'm a broken record. Like, I have all the tools. I have zero excuses. I'm putting no buts as to why I can't do it. And as far as for like the basics, like shooting, editing, uploading, vlogging, again, no excuses, and that's why I do them. Have I put in time? Yeah. Oh, I put in time. Like, let's talk about shooting. I've been doing that since, good God, tinkering with cameras, editing systems. It all really started, again, 1994. Now it's 2019. You do the math. That's 25 years of feeling comfortable with cameras and editing systems, and just the process of taking images and creating. But why? Because I put my hands on the camera. I wanted to learn. If that natural curiosity isn't there, and which I hope it is, and even if it isn't, try it out. Maybe you'll like it after all. Maybe you'll be like, hey, this isn't that bad. I can do this. But if that natural curiosity isn't there, then, my fear is that you're going to go the route of, well, we've got to get this money to hire this guy, and he's going to do this thing, and then we got to get money for this other, and, then it's just down a rabbit hole. So optimism through practicality. But in order to gain that practicality, you have to be humble enough to sit there and be the one who learns night after night, just how the thing works, how, maybe you watch some tutorials, maybe, you have to sit there in your spare time. And no, that doesn't mean binge watch, all kinds of whatever shows that you binge watch. I'm talking about putting in the hours to study, just watch a YouTube video and just see, oh, that's how it's done, or oh, that's how you upload a YouTube video. You know what I mean? Like, just put in the time to then be able to apply the practicality, just being able to do it yourself, and that's it. Then that takes away like so many obstacles and barriers. Then you have no excuses. then you have nothing to complain about. And so you can do your thing. Is it easy? Especially if you're like starting a YouTube channel? Hell no. I mean, it's an uphill battle. But you better love the process, because if you don't love the process, then forget it. Like, what's the freaking point? Like, you just want to be famous? Get out of here with that. You know what I mean? You got to love the process to then jump in there, do the learning, to get the practicality, and then again the but. But will you put in the work to apply the practicality? All right, everyone. Love you all, and I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm going to try to do another hit. And again, those videos from this screening, I'm very proud of my cast and crew from Get Up 8. We had a great screening this past weekend. I'll put those videos below, and that way you can get a little sneak preview. And then eventually in time, I'm going to do some tutorials as to how the movie and the shoot was gone about, how the screening went, how the movie was made, etc. Okay? I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Adios.